but my theory stands, right? They would want to stand back, and wait for Explorer to be the one that initiates instead. But one thing that I did not factor in to that theory is the fact that Explorer does have a Harif, whereby if you stay at one very spot, you are probably going to be melted down by the zombie force.
You're going to be done. Like, he's just going to keep dashing back and forth, like their gameplay, right? But look, Raibi's hands are fast, literally super fast. I mean, Benedetta gets taken away, so what else is closest to Benedetta? But oh, Pebble getting a little bit of damage there. But on the topic, as I was saying just now, Raibi loves Benedetta. He has that fast hands. So the only hero that is as comparable as Pain, but with an extra addition of tankiness, Harith. It was such a good pick on this. I've got to say, Explorer, their drafting is good right now. But Evil C looking in a little bit of danger right now. First blood, 4 against 1 onto Evil C. What a play right there. But on the bot side right now, there is a 4v1 too. But it looks like they're going to be trying to secure that turtle instead, since they have lost Evil C at the top lane.
Nothing surprising, right? Explorer would definitely get the early game lead in terms of initiating and kills. But when it comes to Forsaken, this is when things are starting to get really tough and really bad. This is gonna be bad, right? Bento is literally in the middle of the fight. He tried to get a kill on Flash, he got a sliver of health, but no one else is coming into the fray to help Bento. But here's the problem. He was one man. He almost killed one person, but he himself is not dead. This suggests a lot about what the future teamfight may look like.
With just a slither of health and dealing a ton of damage onto Explorer?
Yep.
Yeah, so they're clutching. So they're basically living life on the edge. They love to clutch, so they're going to bait with that health, right?
Forsaken is a late game lineup. Like hands down late game.
Super late.
So what they are hoping for, what they are looking at, is hoping that Explorer doesn't close the game, because I think that Forsaken understands that, and I understand this as well. Explorer is not exactly very good at closing games out, so Forsaken will want to take that chance to to earn as much economy as much as possible, especially since the creep clear coming in from Forsaken is pretty darn good as well. We've got Kai, Eva C, we've got Flash, and even Double. They all can clear waves pretty efficiently.
Very fast. I mean, even on the side of Bao, I mean, he's just a tank too, right? He's basically a quote-unquote tank, but he has that wave clearing ability too. The whole side of Forsaken are go hungry, but oh, look at that, Dora getting in the middle of it all, but look at that Eve getting caught out. What a play right there. Dora getting caught out, but gets traded back for Flash. So, and technically, you do not have anyone to aim on, right? It's quite well. On the side of Explorer, there is basically, they do not have a core, right? It's basically the whole team is the core. Yeah, the whole team is the core, so there is no one to focus on, right? So you have to pick out one by one. But the moment you pick out one by one, Forsaken is known to retaliate with a bite.
Currently, we are looking at 1,000 gold lead from the Sunday Explorer. Not that big of a difference, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. When it comes to Bento trying to go for kills on the Forsaken, it's not going to be easy as well. We're looking at a rather massive fight right about now with the Black Dragon form coming in from Bento all the way up top onto Flash. But unfortunately, none of that is going to work out for him. He's all alone trying to fend for himself. Bao did manage to get himself far, far away before the Shard Residue sweeps through onto Bao. All in all, Forsaken did a pretty good job in securing that fight with the massive amount of damage they are able to bring out on the Explorer.
Exactly.
That was just communication breakdown from
That's right, super bad. I mean, honestly, like you said, on the side of Forsaken, they love damage. And like you said just now, literally earlier, they had to play the bait. They love the bait. Look at that. They let Bao actually going in all the way, but look at the knockup all the way on to Dora. Dora being taken down, Pebble getting taken down, Raibi getting taken down too, and Bento just all alone. Mon Chi-Chi forced to disengage for the team because he cannot lose anything because he is the core.
All fours coming from Dora, jumping onto Evil C, but unfortunately that is a ninja after all. Slippery ninja is not going to allow him to die to any kind of animatronics. So it should be pretty much a-okay for now. But one thing I'm surprised is that Double is just going to go straight in for the proxy down the bottom and to try to buy some time, and of course just kind of bring down some kind of a distraction over the side of Song.
A fight going around.
Immediately walk face into the brush. We do see an Electro final blow, but unfortunately none of the damage is going to be dealing much onto the side of Explorer. Two other members coming from Explorer is down, Forsaken with one, and Bento trying to get himself away from the rest of the members coming from Forsaken as much as possible, but unfortunately that did not quite work out for him. With three members down from the side of Explorer, Forsaken does have free reign through the middle lane, and in fact, well, free real estate all the way up top.
Exactly, free real estate. But I've got to say that fight wasn't really, I would say, super coordinated. I mean, Benzo, he has that aggression, but the rest of Explorer are just not there, right? They were a little bit passive right there. I mean, on the side of Forsaken, they went ham. They literally were wolves. They were hungry. They went in for the kill. They went for the engage. They literally threw everything, threw all cautions to the wind. Evos even going to the point of pushing all the way out to the front lines, zoning everybody out. And that's when Bento comes in at the wrong timing with the Black Dragon form.
This is not looking good for the side of Explorer. I identified that Forsaken is more of a late game composition, but yet Forsaken is winning in the early game as well. Explorer, this is not good at all. This is really not good. Kai, playing as a Roger, got that turtle with no contest at all. Evos is just going to get free farm all the way down bottom because the rest of the members coming from Explorer, they know that they can't bring this man down
getting
all by
ejected
himself.
right now, and he's going to be able to shadow away, but not putting much engagement onto Dora right now. Evos just poking around. He is a slippery ninja, like you said, Eugene. And look at the side of Explorer here. The whole team are gathering at the bot lane right now, and they are going to be pushing it. And let's take a look at the replay right now. It's literally a mess. Look at Bento all the way in, but Evos all the way in the tier 1 turret, and the whole team of Explorer is forced to back right now. Look at that. And Bento in the middle of it all. Dora and Monchichi forced to back, but Explorer is giving them a reply. Zaman Force comes down, trying to takes down the tier 2 turret. He can flash in the middle of it all, going to eat that Monchichi's bullet instantly. Just eat it.
Yeah, and now once again, it does seem like the map has been split in diagonally, right? Explorer down to the bottom and Forsaken up top. So right now, back onto the horizontal route. Monchichi, Pebble, Dora, they are all trying to hold on to the grasp as much as possible. Bao jumps right onto Dora. Despite being a tank, he's actually doing a decent amount of damage onto Dora.
I mean, Dora's kind of squishy.
That's kind of surprising.
You did notice, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's more towards the attack side because he picked up high and dry. So Dora, he's definitely gonna pick up some attack items and some defense items, a little bit more towards the hybrid. I can expect that the first item is going to be the Blade of Despair, but everything else afterwards is probably tank. Nope. Okay.
Oh, he did not went for that. He went for the tank. I mean, the way that he picked, right? Basically, it's a one-on-one situation. So when you get to catch someone out, it is in a way considered a one-on-one situation, and that's when you get to do more damage. But you get a side of tankiness too from that roaming item, right? From Dora. But he's looking a little squishy, I'm not gonna lie. He looks a little squishy. Look at that. Wow. Oh, all the way ejected in the middle. Zaman Force comes down, and look at that meteor shower, not landing a single hit onto anybody. Kai securing that endless battle right now. Kai is snowballing. Black Dragon form trying to catch Evos. Evos seems to be the weakling right now. And look at Evos instantly demolishes. Evos looks super squishy. Electro comes down for a double. Look at Bento looking a little bit low. And here comes real world manipulation from Flash, dealing a ton of damage right now onto the side of Explorer. And the rest of Explorer is forced to be disengaging on the side of Forsaken too.
With a deficit of 4 kills, Explorer, they would definitely want to get a little bit more kills towards their side. Monchichi takes one down onto the side of Bao. They can challenge this. They can contest this. Double and Flash pushes far ahead to ensure that Kai can secure this Lord kill as much as possible. But I'm surprised Explorer not going for the contest. That is not a very good choice. They can just kind of peek in, take a look at around. Hey guys, what's up, man? But that's not going to be the case, right?
Exactly. It was a 2 for 2, right? I mean, Forsaken, they got 2 from Explorer. Explorer got 2 back from Forsaken, but that's when Forsaken used that to an advantage because of the positioning right there. If we did take a look at the highlight right now, they are way off the Lord pit, right? And that's when Flash will be able to zone everybody off and managing to secure the Lord for Forsaken.
This is tough for the Sun Explorer. They don't have a lot of heroes that can deal with this push, right? If they were to use up whatever that they need to, especially the meteor shower from Pebble, he would definitely use meteor shower onto the Lord, and thus meteor shower will be unavailable for the next team fight. We are even looking at Monchichi that has already expanded his Death Sonata onto Forsaken. So none of that is available for the next fight. Maybe
look at double.
Force it out. Forsaken, they gotta have to force it out. It does seem like Bao is trying to force it out as much as possible with only one single ballista hacking right upon the second tier turret, and the top lane is pushing down pretty darn hard. And so will the bottom lane with two-person just completely outvaluing the entire
Oh,
lane.
Drama Force comes down. Look at Bao jumping all the way in. Real world manipulation coming up from Flash. What an amazing positioning there. But the Explorer was smart. They see the real world manipulation coming out and they are going to be disengaging because they know they do not have any minions there. But Double just in the middle of everything. Very way of position. He's not going to be able to escape. Injected at the right time. But here comes Electro. But he is going to get sniped down by Unstoppable Force from Zora. I've got to say, that was a good sub. Zora was a good sub. I'm not saying Jamie's bad, right? I mean, Zora has a more, I would say, dangerous playstyle in a way.
A lot more aggressive, if
So
I
much more.
may.
So much.
Yeah. So in some sense aggressive, not super reckless. Like he kind of get the timing, kind of get what he needs to do. His team knows when to come in for the backup and all that kind of stuff. So I do still have quite a bit of well, I still have some blood in this game.
Excellent.
Explorer,
I've got to say.
Yeah, they gotta try to do this. In the meantime, it does seem like Zora is finding himself in a really bad spot. His HP going down low because of Val. The knockout punch onto Zora. HP down low. He goes down to the hands of Kai. But where's Kai in this moment of time? He's going to be all the way behind. And he's not going to be making his waves down onto Explorer. As Bento tries to disengage him throughout the entirety of the fight by using the Black Dragon form. Forsaken and Explorer, they understand that it's best for both sides to kind of rework themselves and kind of regroup themselves, especially since Bao, they do not have any more of, any more tank, right?
That's right.
Because of Bao.
I mean, I've got to say, like you said, that's their weak spot. Forsaken has that weak spot, is that, yes, they do damage, but they are super duper squishy. And on the side here, Raibi is the only one that can actually be on the front line along with Zora, because Zora, he's building tank. He built the anti-cuirass, he got the encouragements too. He is supposed to be in the front line right now, but on the side of Forsaken, they play it smart, they play it slow too. They take one and then they leave, they disengage totally because they know Bento is the one will be able to actually clutch the game out because Forsaken are just so squishy.
Yeah, the problem about that is that Forsaken, even though they're squishy, they are very slippery.
Super duper slippery. I mean, Kai, you have that dash, and Flash is all the way at the back with the real world manipulation, so Flash can literally be untouched with 8 assists even.
And Double even picked up the Festival of Blood. So we can expect that there is going to be quite a bit of sustainability coming from the side of Benedetta. Shadow clones from this Hayabusa is definitely going to be one tough thing to handle. If you just take a look at the end.
Oh, Double!
Now, this is not good though. Double trying to get himself with a sword of slash. But he gets himself out of all of that with just a sliver of health. Both sides are not willing to overextend themselves to focus and, of course, secure kills. While Evil C, he's waiting for the right opportunity. He wants to push down the bottom lane while everyone else is too busy up there by the Lord. But Explorer, they're just kind of wandering around from the Lord to the middle lane. Evil C waiting for the core opportunity. And it does seem like the opportunity is going to arise right now. Right after they touch the Lord, Evil C makes his way to the bottom lane, and Explorer decided to split their forces.
That's right, but they are still a little bit wary of the Lord right now. They are trying to push, but just as you said, when Double is slippery, he is literally slippery. He managed to get out, but oh, Dora in the middle of it all, and Double and Bao trying to push the aggression here onto Explorer, but not going to be getting any sort of engage. Evil C2 zoning out for Flash and Kai trying to secure the Lord right now. Zora rushes in all the way, but look at Double. Where is he? He's going to be trying to catch down onto Monchichi, but Monchichi is just too slippery and Double is just all the way in. Instantly taken down is Zora and Kai. Kai does not have that.
Yep.
Oh my god, look at that damage. Evil C not doing a single thing to Bento with that ultimate.
That is Yu Chong after all. Remember all the way at the start of the game, I was talking about the fact that Yu Chong just needs to jump right into a field of 3 melee characters and he can tank all he wants because of how sustainable he is. That is exactly what happened. And Bento will be A-OK. Bao doesn't even have damage to even snipe the Lord away.
No way.
Explorer takes this Lord, and there is going to be a pretty high probability that Explorer can even win this game. But, once again, Forsaken is a little bit more towards the late game potential. Maybe.
That's true. But I mean, Forsaken, it's only 16 minutes in and no one is literally at full build right now if we take a look at the items. So, I mean, like you said, Bao, he does not actually do much for the team. He's basically just peeling, right? He provides a little bit of CC to the team, but not that much.
Not much. It really is not much. But once again, let's take a look at the items and just kind of discuss that a little bit. For Kai, his item is not fully up just yet. He does have a Wind Talker, Queen's Wings, he's got Raptor Machete, as well as the Endless Battle. Waiting for the last item is either going to be the Blade of Heptases or perhaps the Blade of Despair. While Evos have got a Blade of Heptases, okay, so because of the Blade of Heptases on the Evos, Kai don't need that, so BOD for Kai instead. So BOD, we've got Blade of Heptases as well as Endless Battle on the side of Evos. They should be ready to go for some battle right here. Bento is all the way in the depth of Forsaken. I'm not too sure about this, but it does seem the Lord is just going to be marching right onto the core. Explorer would definitely want to end this up as much as possible, but unfortunately the amount of damage that Forsaken is able to put down onto the board completely melted down this Lord with no questions asked. The middle lane second tier turret and the top lane second tier turret is going to go straight down. Inhibit the turret in the bottom lane. In the middle lane is going to go straight down.
Oh, they're going for a fight right now. Oh, three-man stun onto Forsaken. Look at that, Forsaken getting melted down. They do not have any sort of healing. Only Kai has that healing ability.
Kai though.
Whoa, double kill.
Stopping.
Coming in from Kai.
That is
the clutch coming in. Monster kill.
Real world manipulation coming from Flash is just a little bit too insane for the side of the Explorer, huh?
Not much. I mean, Forsaken, yeah, they did do a couple of damage too. It's literally 3 for 3, right? So, well done on Forsaken that they played it at the place. They played it at Explorer's pace. They know what pace Explorer can do, but they have damage, like I said, instantly melts down the Lord. So, demolishes the Lord, and that's how they gain that upper hand for on the side of Forsaken too. But Explorer too, they have that peeling ability. They have Monshishi's damage too, but on they can't really actually melt them, right? They have heal, but they cannot melt the side of Forsaken, right? Because Explorers are not known to close out games.
BOD on the side of Kai has been built up already. We are also looking at Queen's Wings coming from Evil C. So despite their lineup being slightly more squishier, all of them has decided to switch or rather to lean a little bit more towards a tankier side. If you remember looking at the items coming from Double as well as Bao, they are all out onto the defensive side. So Double is just doing whatever he can to just get in and just bring in damage and just kind of create some more distractions, create some zoning potential for his team, while Kai and Evil C goes downtown.
That's right. I mean, Evil C, he doesn't actually do much that we actually see. I mean, no pun intended. But Kai has that aggression like we have never seen before, right? He goes in, I mean, 1v3 with just literally one swoop. 2 people on the side of Explorer instantly demolished. Instantly, just wiped out on the Land of Dawn.
So Double, right?
Yeah, Double was building a full tank Benedetta, which is actually surprising to me. He went for that anti-Cuirass, right? He went for anti-Cuirass, he went for Athena Shield too. I mean, tank Benedetta?
Yep. He can change in the end because of...
Oh, look at Dora.
No, this is not going to be good coming from
Meteor
Dora.
Shower.
It does seem like we're going to be looking at 4 versus 1, but the Meteor Shower coming from Monchichi, coming from Pebble is just going to be pushing Forsaken away, while Evil C is just way too busy dealing with the bottom lane split push. The Lord has also been spawned, so perhaps the bottom lane split push may not be the bestest of idea. He's going to be completely caught out. So Dora in the middle of it all. Bao is also that kind of killed
look at Raibi.
a little bit. Raibi from the backside. Diamond Force popped up. HP's all the way down to the half. The Meteor Shower from Pebble just pushing every single one of the members coming from Forsaken away, but Bento is in the hearts of everyone else as well. One little tiny bit of HP coming from Evil C, but a steel tip kick coming from Bento will be more than enough to bring him to an end. But is that really the end of this fight though?
Wow, Double going all in just to face check a bush 1v2 right now. And look at Kai. Look at his lifesteal. It is non-stopping. And he even opts for the immortality too.
Well, Forsaken I don't even know whether they're even gonna win this game right now.
It's hard. It's hard.
They have 2 inhibitor turrets that's already been destroyed. They don't really have a lot of control over the map. They just need one good fight against Explorer, and that's game. That is their only win con.
That's right, but they are 1 man down. Evos is not up right now, and I mean, Kai, yes, he does have his retribution up, but look at Double all the way on the other side of the map, but he is not joining on the team fight. Bao and Kai getting melted down. Bento in the heart of it all. Godlike coming out. 4-man TC. Bento securing that, waiting for the immortality to be popped up for Kai, and Kai gets destroyed by Explorer in the blue buff.
This is the end. This is the end. I'm calling it. There's no
end.
way that Forsaken is able to get
For
back.
sure. For sure. This is Explorer's chance to close out the game.
Oh, they will hack. They will definitely close this game out because there is pretty much no point for Forsaken to give up the Lord because they know that once the Lord is out, then it's just going to be much right into the base. The core will be destroyed. No problem. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So Explorer will be able to take this game out by quite a bit as well. Once again, tradition holds out. Every game 1 of the day will always spend